sharp 9 and D7, dominant 7 9, and a flat 9 here. It goes like this. Okay, let me try that one more time for you guys. So I'm going to play a little bit better this time too. Watch this. Okay, so that's how it sounds on 7-string guitar. I mean, on 6-string guitar. Let me show you how it sounds on 7-string guitar. So I do it a little bit differently. So I've only been playing 7-string guitar. I recorded that song on my first album in 1991 when I was only like 25 or something. I'm only 26 now, so. So look at this. So look at me play that on 7-string, because I'm used to playing 7-string. Sometimes I get this thing we call missing string syndrome, where I still think I'm playing a 7-string, but so this is how we would sound on 7-string guitar, because I can hit that low note now. Watch this. Hear that low note? So I got that note. So that's the really cool thing about the 7-string. You get those low notes. So sometimes when I play when I switch between the two guitars, it's confusing because sometimes I'll be thinking I'm hitting the 7-string, but I'm playing a 6-string. But that low note brings out the surface, brings it to the surface, doesn't it? Yes, doesn't it, Carl? Yeah. It's tricky though, because you gotta miss. When I'm hitting all these strings on top, you gotta not hit all these other strings except the 7. Like that. You see that? Let me answer some more questions. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Let me see. Oh, how do you use melodic minor with natural minor chords? You know what? That's a good question, Shadows. I just throw melodic minor on any kind of minor chord. See, when you're playing a minor chord, they tell you to play natural minor, but a jazz musician would pick from any minor, actually, according to what they hear. So you could use any minor, actually. So, I mean, I use melodic minor, harmonic minor, Dorian, Phrygian, Aeolian, anything. Because, it depends on what your knowledge is. So if I'm playing A minor. I'm playing melodic minor now. I just mix it up. Okay, I can go. I just mix all kinds of minors in there. Okay. I just did a little Phrygian. So you can mix all kinds of minors over a minor chord, just so you know. When you mention using guide tones for the chord melody, this is close to using shell voicings. The assumption is correct. Yes, it's close to that. Yes. I mean, a shell voicing is just basically like 2 or 3 notes. And so basically in jazz, the main shell voicing is really just the 3rd and 7th. So if I'm playing let's say I'm playing a song. So I'm only doing, if I just played that without the bass line, it would sound like this. I'm just playing 2 notes actually with the bass line on the bottom. You hear it? So I'm just playing. That's all I'm playing on top. But that's really good if you're doing chord melody, because you have all this room to throw other stuff on top. See what I'm doing? I'm kind of throwing notes on top of that now, off the shell voicing or the third and seventh. Excuse me. I need some water. So what's happening? I have some coffee here. Yeah, so what's happening is when you play the third and seventh on the bottom, on the top of the chord, you can put melody notes and chords, all kinds of cool things on top with the bass. So I'm going. You don't have to keep the same voicing, but it's basically you can play that a little bit and play the rest. So I'm kind of mixing it up. So I'm using that third and seventh a lot, just to get the sound of the chord. Then I'm throwing like melody notes on top. So there's a lot of techniques you can actually use, and we talk about these things in this book. Okay, so let me play you something out of the book so you can actually see something here. Let me see. You find Govan Guthrie jazz playing? I never heard that. You know what? I gotta check him out. I checked him out. Okay, Guthrie Govan's. I gotta check him out actually. I'll look after this. GG. The low note brings out the surface. Okay, good. Cool. It sounds like you're having a bass backing track with a 7-string. Really brings out everything above that. Yeah, Glenn, it does. Yes, lots of beautiful room. Official, good. Too well. Thank you. So tasty. Thank you, everybody. So let me show you something. So in this book, Chords at Your Fingertips, I've been talking about, when we talk about chord melody. So we talked about harmonizing a melody. So I took a melody, the very last lesson in this book. I took a song called Billy Boy. It goes like this. So I'm going to show you this. This is a chord melody, impromptu live. So we're talking mostly about chord melody. So I want you to get something out of this today. So let's take a melody like this. This is written down. I'm going to be reading this, okay? And I haven't played this in a while, really. But it goes like this. The melody goes like this. I did a chord melody with this actually. So first I did it like this. Watch this. This is all in the book, Chords at Your Fingertips, just so you know. You can pick it up on my website. I have so many copies. It's actually, I'm starting to run low, so if you want to get a copy, pick one up today. I'm going to be ordering some more next week. Hopefully they'll be still in stock. So I just sold a few this week. So this book has this exercise about chord melody. So listen to this. So this is all written out right now. This is like one version of doing that with the melody. Watch this. You can do it that way, okay, or this way. Let me play it on 6-string for you. Hey, I'd say hi, Gage. So someone was asking me what gauge strings I use on this. So you guys know, take a look. Don't hurt your fingers, guys. That's a 14 on top, 79 on the bottom of my 7th string. Okay, that's a 14 on top, just so you know. Oh, wow. Hey, Dovla, I have a student that's right now 67 who's studying jazz guitar right now. So, no, it's not too late. Okay? So, just so you know, everybody, the same. I have 14s on this guitar too. This is a 14 gauge on top of my D'Angelico. Thank you, D'Angelico, for having me become a D'Angelico 6-string artist, because they don't make 7 strings. So they gave me this guitar as an artist. So you can pick up this guitar, go to Guitar Center. Also go to my website. No, it doesn't change it. Neck angle is a good guitar, so don't worry about that. If you want to pick up a guitar like this, go to my Amazon store. I have a page on D'Angelico guitars. Go to Ron Jackson. Go to Amazon.com/shop/Ron Jackson Music, and you can pick up your own D'Angelico guitar there. Okay, they're great guitars. They're not expensive. This one lists for $2,000. You can get them cheaper, a little bit cheaper on my store. So I just played that song on the 7-string, but I was playing the 6-string part. So let me play you the whole arrangement from the book, and there's a lot of chords in this arrangement. So watch this. See if I can play this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh. Watch this. So that was the final week of this book. So I took that melody called Billy Boy, like this melody, and I permutated it all into like an easy chord melody to a really complex chord melody. So I mean, that's how you learn how to do chord melody, everybody. You got to take a melody, know the melody separately, know the chords separately, put it together, create different kind. Put the melody on top. You can put the melody in the middle too, and on the bottom, but we didn't talk about that part yet. And you have to learn. You have to learn chord melody solos from other people, like from books like me, or learn from the masters like Joe Pass, Wes Montgomery, all those guys. I mean, those are the main guys I learned from. I've seen Joe Pass. He was one of my idols, and I saw him when I was in college do a workshop, and he was amazing, man. He was just a monster. He played the classical guitar and the electric guitar really great with his fingers and everything. I mean, just amazing, and his pick. And so anyway, so you know what, everybody, I'm gonna be packing up in a minute because I have to eat lunch and stuff. So yeah, do you recommend lubing the bridge with graphite? No, I don't do anything like that on my guitar. So someone was asking about the strings. I already showed you the strings. So everybody, please, email me at ronjacksonmusic@gmail.com. And, if you want to, what's the word? If you enjoy this, you want to donate, also, you can here at paypal.com at Ron Jackson Music, and Venmo and Cash App at Ron Jackson Music, if you'd like to. Okay, if you want to help support me and my channel. Okay, if you also subscribe and share everywhere. I have a lot of followers everywhere. So on TikTok everything is Ron Jackson Music. TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. What was I going to say? If you want to join my Patreon, please do so. It's right here. It has all these lessons there too, actually. And it's patreon.com/Ron Jackson Music. And go to my website if you want to get the book, ronjacksonmusic.com. It's easy, ronjacksonmusic.com, and pick up the book. Chords at your fingertips. Actually, it's I'm a writer for Acoustic Guitar Magazine. And I write a lot of articles, a lot of lessons actually for them. I've written about 30 lessons for them since 2013. I've been working for them, and I have 2 books out. This is one book. This is another book's called Guitar Scale and Mode Mastery, which is not published, not printed yet because of the pandemic, because of work shortages. But go pick up this book and help support me. You'll love the book. I'll sign it for you. This book has all the videos for every lesson too, so you don't have to worry about that. You can look at the lesson. You could have the tabs, everything. So really a wonderful book. And what was I going to say? Thank you for watching. And go to ronjacksonmusic.com. And if there's anything else, email me at ronjacksonmusic@gmail.com. ronjacksonmusic@gmail.com. Thanks for supporting me. And it was great talking to you about chord melody today. I'm doing a show tonight on Instagram called Sunday Evening Jazz. And I have 2 drummers on the show that are going to be guests if you want to watch that. But I'll be doing these live lessons, impromptu lessons, every few days when I have a chance, just to reach out to my audience more. And please definitely subscribe. I have a lot of cool videos coming out, live performances, lessons, all kinds of stuff. I saw my friend Lafayette Harris just say hi. I have a video that just came up with him. Thank you, Lafayette. You're welcome, Shiva. Yeah, thanks, Dario. Do you recommend? Yeah, so I'm trying to, it's hard to talk and play, but I'm glad that you guys are watching and really appreciate what I'm doing. And thank you, Elixir Strings, for the nice shirt. It's funny because I won a contest a couple years ago called the Performer Magazine Elixir String Contest, and they made a bunch of vinyls. My fans voted me actually for me, and I won with another band. One's a rock band. I'm a jazz guy with so they actually gave me about 70 vinyls. I'll be selling that on my website too. They're singles, but one of my fans on TikTok just actually purchased one. So we'll talk more about this. I need to do like a real YouTube video about chord melody, the whole process. But I think this is a good way of doing it because yeah, great. Someone's watching my YouTube shorts 5 times a day. That's great. So who is that? Let me see who that said that. Brian Wood. Oh yeah, great, Brian. I'm glad you watched them. Yeah, so everybody, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And I'll try to do the best videos and try to do the best playing I can for you. Sometimes it's hard to do the best playing when you're talking all the time, but because you can't concentrate on playing. But it's fun, And I'm trying to reach my audience and grow my YouTube. So please share with everybody and subscribe if you don't already. And we'll see you on social media, everybody. And if you want to take lessons with me, just let me know. I have a lot of students off YouTube now who are studying with me. So just email me. Just go to my website, ronjacksonmusic.com, or just email me at ronjacksonmusic@gmail.com. And I'll see you guys very soon, okay? It was fun. Have a great day, okay? Hey, everybody. I'm going to get ready to do my live stream right now. Just setting up. So I'm expecting some people right at 2. I'm a little early. Trying to get this camera set up the right way, but I have to get the software. I got a brand new camera. And trying to zoom in the background, but I don't have the software installed yet. So sorry, guys. But I have my TikTok hat on. And I'm gonna, please start asking questions already. I might play a song for you while we're waiting on my 7th string to get some people to come in. But let me write a little chat here. Welcome. Please ask any questions during this workshop, this Patreon only workshop. Okay. If you haven't done so yet, okay. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna play something for now and get going here. Let me see if I can do this song. I haven't done it in a while. Okay, everybody. I'm just making sure when people come in here. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on here. I gotta resend the link and make sure this is working. Hold on, guys. Let me go. Manage. Hold on. I'm gonna go live. There's something wrong here. Okay, Sean. Let me send this to you. I don't know what's going on here. I think I made a mistake. Let me do this here. Hold on here. Did I make a mistake? Let me see. If there's a mistake here, I'm going to have to go live again. Hold on. That's why there's no one here. Oh, let me go to my studio. Okay, I made a little mistake. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna have to resend this. Let me do this right now, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, here. Let me send this again. Uh oh. Uh Let me send this again, guys. Hold on. Here's the correct link. Oh, correct link. That's correct. Really? Hold on. Um, okay, I'm gonna have to go live. Let me come over. Someone's watching me, but I don't know who. I don't know why, but the link is not working. Can you do me a favor? Could you just uh text people on Patreon real quick? I'm gonna go live from my YouTube channel, like public, because I can't. I don't know why people aren't. The link I shared the link. It's the right link, but it's not. Doesn't seem to be. People can't seem to see it. Did you make it unlisted? Yes, it's unlisted. Okay. All right. I don't know why either. All right. You gotta text me the link. Did you do that? No, no. I'm just gonna go live. I'm just gonna go live. You're just gonna go live publicly. Yeah, from YouTube. Okay, I gotta email these two guys right now. Bye bye. Then my phone. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye. Going live in public. There's something wrong here. I gotta end this. So let me do this right now. YouTube again. So sorry about that, guys. And on Instagram, sorry, I'm not talking to you guys right now. I'm gonna go live right now. Improvisational tips. Okay, there's a lot of questions here. So hey everybody, I'm finally back on YouTube, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I hope so. Let me know. Send me a message on YouTube. So let me answer a few questions. What's a good theory book? So a good theory book is the book by Mark Levine called the Jazz Theory Book. I've been using that book for a long time. I still use that book. Okay, so it's a very good book to use for jazz theory. So that was from Procchino. Okay, and let me see. Let me wait for some people here. And I'd like to thank you guys for especially Instagram and TikTok. Thanks for the 25,000 followers. TikTok, I haven't posted in a couple of days because I've been burnt out from the social media stuff, just so you know. And it's a little crazy. So hopefully people on YouTube can see me now. Let me answer a couple more questions, and I'm going to play something. What's your favorite riff? Oh, man, I have so many favorite riffs. That's Sports Short on TikTok. So, I mean, I like these 2/5 licks, you know, like this. Things like that. So what I'm doing is I'm basically doing bebop licks and jazz licks. Okay. And what I'm doing is a 2/5. Someone question, can you circle the fifths and diminished chords and call it jazz? Sure. Someone who asked that question? Ethan, I think. Yeah. Yes, you can, I guess. Okay. That's a funny question. Yes, we can hear. Good, good. So, and YouTube, they can hear. Now, let me ask a question. So, I like to use these licks. You know, I have all kinds of licks. I love diminished licks too. So, I mean, I was actually practicing today for once because usually I don't practice because I'm always doing too many other things except practicing. So, I'm glad to be showing you some licks today. So, I like to use diminished licks. So, I'm on my 7-string guitar, guys and girls. So, let me see if I can move back a little bit so that people can see me better on these cameras that I'm using on YouTube and stuff. And on TikTok. So I'm going to go like this. Like a diminished lick I like to use is, let's say I play over, or, you know, let's say I play over a F7. I like to use diminished licks. See what I'm doing? Now that 7th string gets in the way sometimes. I'm trying to position myself properly. I don't want to play too loud. So that's a great 7th string lick. Okay, so I like using that lick. That's a diminished lick I like to use. That's one of my favorite riffs. Also, I like to do diminished patterns like. So it's like these are all symmetrical patterns like a. So now that's tricky on the 7th string. Today I have to do this stretch. See, I have to do these weird stretches on the 7th string because I have a low A. Okay, so those are actually cool things you can actually do on the 7th string for diminished licks. Just so you guys know, on Instagram, you can actually Instagram saying, tell my viewers about my badges. So a badge is actually, so you guys know they're watching. If you like what I'm doing, you can actually donate with badges. You know, 1 heart, it pays me 99 cents. 2 hearts pays $1.99, and 3 hearts pays $4.99. So so if you like what I'm doing, you know, please donate to my badges. It's a new thing on Instagram. And also, I have my Venmo, PayPal, Cash App up there at Ron Jackson Music. If you want to donate to that, so thank you. If you want to donate to Badges. So let me see. I have a bunch of messages now on TikTok. So someone's asking me, what strings do I use? I use all kinds of strings, but on this guitar, I'm using these jazz tapes. Okay, look at this. These are 14 on top. Okay, people always freak out when I tell them that. So these are 14 to 79. 14 to 79. Okay, those are the jazz tapes I use. So that's a great question. So that's a good answer. I have a bunch of different strings. It depends on the guitar I'm playing. But on this guitar, I'm playing that. I'm going to answer a question now on YouTube. Rank all scales. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. The major scale is an important one. First, I love diminished. I love augmented because they're all symmetrical. What's this? I like that scale. See, I like using it. So that's an easy scale to play, actually, because it's symmetrical every 2 frets. You can do cool patterns like this. You can do cool licks like that with the whole tone pattern. So that's a cool scale. And of course, I like diminished. I told you guys that earlier. That's a diminished pattern. Okay, so I'm using diminished right now and whole tone. Let me see. Playing Ornithology by Charlie Parker. Thank you, guys. Hey, TikTok, I just wrote on my title, if you want to, I have a PayPal and Venmo link if you want to donate it at Ron Jackson Music, just so you know, okay? So now, Ornithology, that's one I know pretty good. Okay, so that's Ornithology a little bit. I might play something for you guys like that. Let me see. People are asking me these funny questions here. Someone's asking me what kind of pickup is on this guitar. So this guitar right here has a Benedetto Seymour Duncan pickup. I endorse these guys. Seymour Duncan is actually a good friend of mine. So these are a couple $100. This is a 7-string guitar pickup. Okay, they make it for Benedetto guitars. Actually, I want to get one of those things, a 7-string one of these days. But this is an Eastman. So this is a Benedetto Seymour Duncan pickup. So I'm a Seymour Duncan user. So most of my guitars have Seymour Duncan pickups on them, and they're really great pickups. Okay. So let me answer another question. Please do diminished 6 scale. Diminished 6. Oh, someone wants to ask about diminished 6 scale. Okay, I have an exercise about this. So when you're playing a lot of minor tunes in jazz, let's say you're playing G minor. Now you go up the scale as a minor bebop scale. It's on the 7th string. So I'm playing that diminished, what he called a diminished 6 scale, but I call it the minor bebop scale, which is the melodic minor with a passing tone between the 6th, 5th, and 6th. So here's a melodic minor in G. Okay, you put the passing tone between there. Now, if you play this in triads going up, you would actually go like this. the diminished. Well, you call it diminished 6 scale, but this is actually the minor bebop. So you get these chords. You get a let's say you get a minor 6 diminished, minor 6 diminished, all inversions, minor 6 diminished. And one song I was working today was this song called Bebop by Dizzy Gillespie. Okay, so that song uses the minor bebop scale. It goes to the diminished. I mean, not all the some parts it just goes to the B flat there. So it does that basically, and so that's a minor bebop scale, the minor diminished, the diminished 6 scale he was calling. Okay, let me see. Let me ask a question now on TikTok. Flat wound mostly. So I use flat wound and round wound strings just so you know, because it depends on the guitar I'm playing. If I'm playing an acoustic guitar, I tend to use you know, these Tomastic strings. Okay, these are Tomastics, and I use these on you know, on my acoustic guitars. These have actually some flat wound parts to it, but you know, I love round wound strings on my acoustic guitar, so I use these a lot. Okay, so that's something I like to use. Okay, also, yeah. Okay, someone said they love Elixir strings. Well, guess what? I endorse Elixir too. So David May said he likes Elixir strings on YouTube. So I use these too. I use these on my solid body Paul Reed Smith that I have. I got these from them when I won some contests a couple years ago. The Elixir string, you know, like single contest. It was a vinyl contest actually. Actually, I got to put those on my website. I got to get rid of those vinyls. So those are like collector's items. I forgot. I got to talk to my the person that helps me manage my site to put those up. I forgot about those. So that's why I use Elixir strings. Let me answer a question now on YouTube. Also, guys, on YouTube and Instagram, everybody, you know, if you like what I'm doing, I actually have a. I want to try to show you this if I can find this thing. I have a Patreon site, you know, and here it is. I think, yeah, here. So I don't know about YouTube. I think YouTube is it's backwards, but here I have a Patreon site on Instagram. If you want to join my Patreon, okay, and it's that site right here, okay. And on YouTube, I'm sorry, but I think this is backwards because sometimes I write it backwards for oh, here it is. On YouTube, it's this, okay. So this is my Patreon site, and if you want to join my Patreon, please join my Patreon for less than $3 or more. Okay, I gotta get that announcement out of the way. Someone, David May, asked me on YouTube how many guitars are around. I own about 15 at least that I could think of. 15 guitars, different styles, different, you know, like classical, solid bodies, nylon strings, steel strings, 7 strings. Okay, so let me see something here. Let me ask a question on YouTube. Hi, love from Brazil. What kind of pickups on that guitar? Okay, that's a great question. Let me see. I'm on Instagram right now, and just answering a few questions. Let me see if there's any other questions here. People are just waving to me and all kinds of stuff. Let me see. No, there's no questions here. So I'm going to go to TikTok right now. What's the difference between jazz strings and regular strings? Well, I mean, you can play jazz. Okay, I'll give you a hint. So these strings, these strings right here are like jazz bebops. Okay, you call them. If you look at these carefully, these are jazz bebop. I'm on 3 different platforms, everybody. So I'm just showing everybody the strings. So these are Tomastics. They're really great strings. And these are round wound, actually. I use these sometimes. I use these on this guitar. This guitar, my smaller 6 string. Okay, it's more like an ES 175, and these are. I mean, these are not. These are flat wound, but the reason why we use flat wounds, the reason why I use flat wounds, is because I'm using the George Benson. This is a George Benson string. Okay, these are flat wounds, 14 on top. Okay, these are Tomastics. Okay, and when I use these strings, I pick at an angle like this. These are flat wounds too. Okay, so when I pick at an angle, if you have a round wound string, this string is round wound. My 7th string. So if you listen carefully, you hear the scraping. Now, if I hit straight, you don't hear that. So on this guitar, I have to adjust my picking when I get to the 7th string, not to go sideways. So flat wounds are ideal for not having a sound. See here, you hear that scratchy sound there? It's because it's round wound. But that's a great sound. I think it sounds amazing on acoustic guitar. But if you play with an angle like this on acoustic guitar, you're gonna have scratchy sound, which you don't want. So you have to be able to adjust your picking accordingly. So I should do a video about it. So when I'm doing picking, tend to pick an angle like this. Now I have to go straight because you hear that if you don't do that. You hear that different? Okay, let me answer a question on YouTube. Have you worked with underground hip hop artists sampling and hip hop? Not really. I mean, I like to do more of that. I've been hired for sessions and stuff like that, but I don't know if they've been particularly hip hop. I've met some people like that. So, any tips for improvisation? So, if someone's asking me if there's any tips for improvisation, learn tunes and transcribe and learn licks and, learn solos from people. That's how you learn the language and get a good teacher. I teach, for example, and, it's very important to be able to learn with the teacher, and they'll help guide you what to practice. I've had a bunch of teachers over the years, and that always helps. Okay, let me see. Let me see these questions. See. How do you get a sound of the whammy bar without having a whammy bar? Oh, there's an effect like that, but you know what? The only way you can do that is by detuning your strings, and then putting them back up. You can go. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that as a guitar. You tune it. You have to tune your guitar back up. You can use your strings as a whammy. Okay, let me see. Have you played with any famous Canadian musicians? Not really. Canadian. I know a couple Canadian musicians, a bunch of them, but I don't know about famous ones. I'm looking for 7-string elixirs for my acoustic. Do you play any 7-string acoustic? Yes. So someone's asking me if I play 7-string acoustic. Let me get my 7-string acoustic out real quick, since that's a good question. I have one right over here. I have this one. I don't think I can plug it in. That's the problem. Let me show you. So I have a 7-string acoustic right here. This is a steel string. Now this guitar has round wound strings on it. Look. See that? So this is a 7-string. The funny thing is, I've never found strings for this thing. So it's a great guitar. Okay, so this is a great guitar. So you get that low B note. I use actually a low A. So I tune my 7-string guitars to a low A note. So this guitar is weird. It's acting weird when I plug it in. So that's why I'm not plugging it in. So I'm using an acoustic right now to demo it for you guys. So these are round wound strings, guys. So that's a 7-string acoustic that I use, okay? It's a really cool guitar. And I don't know what strings to get on this because I have I got this guitar. I don't know anybody that makes 7-string steel strings. If you know, let me know because I like to get them myself. So I usually just put like these bronze masters on here from Tequisto and put a low wound string on the bottom. You see, okay? So that's my 7-string acoustic. Let me get to my 7-string jazz guitar back here. So let me take some more questions. Shredding them pentatonics. Thank you. Play your favorite solo. What guitar am I using? So this is actually a Eastman AR 810 CE 7-string. I can never remember that name. So this is a standard stock Eastman 7-string. Okay, and I changed the pickup to a Benedetto Seymour Duncan pickup. So let me play you guys something. Now, I'll just remind you guys, I'm having a sale this week. Okay, where is this thing? Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this, but here I'm having a sale all week on my website. All my items on my website at ronjacksonmusic.com are 25% off. I sold a bunch of books up there, and so I have sheet music with lessons and printables and CDs, and my latest book, Chords at Your Fingertips, with a bunch of other great writers. I don't know if you can see this correctly, but I'm having a website sale. This is probably backwards for you guys. Maybe you can see it better like this. No. And it's, use code 25K on ronjacksonmusic.com, and you get 25% off everything on my website, okay? I'm going to play a song for once right now, and before I keep answering questions. Do you think John Mayer is underrated? John Mayer, I think, is not underrated. John Mayer is very famous and great, and I love him. When he first came out, I saw him on the Grammys years ago. I was like, wow, this guy, man, he could sing and play the guitar and all that crazy stuff, do all this finger picking stuff. He was really great. Let me play you guys something. I'm saying too much because I have to think about something. I'm going to play you a song right now. Someone's asking me what's a good 7-string guitar to start with. Eastmans are good, actually. No, I mean, if you want to play jazz, it depends. If you want to play rock, there's a lot of them. I'm going to do a little bit. I'm going to play a song for you guys. Okay. Now, hey guys, this is an impromptu live and taking questions. I had to play something that was called "If I Should Lose You." Um, yeah. Someone's asking me if the root of the chord is the lowest note of the chord. Yeah, that's the bottom note, the bass note. So I'm taking some questions. Let me see. That was from YouTube. Let me see what's on TikTok here. I have so many people up here. Um, where can I find a guitar course? I'm interested. So if you go to my website, www.ronjacksonmusic.com, I'm having a sale on a bunch of lessons for scales, bebop, all kinds of stuff. So just go there. And this week, since I just got 25,000 followers on Instagram, I'm celebrating 25% off on my website. Use code 25% K 25K, and you get 25% off anything. And I have a good book up there. It's sold out, and I'm getting there's a book about it's called Chords at Your Fingertips, and that's coming out. The shipment's coming out this weekend. So if you order that book, get 25% off. It's autographed. Okay. And of course, if you want to get Patreon lessons with me, you can go to my Patreon website, which is right here. We get that for you. And there you can study with me. And there's lessons up there for $3 a month. You can study with me. Well, actually, you get lessons and you get workshops for free about specific subjects once a month. Okay. And that's a great thing for you guys too. Okay. So let me see. I want to see what else is up here. So there's some questions. What's a good progression for C major 7? Well, C major 7. I mean, there's all kinds of progressions for C major 7. There's very common ones, you know. So you should know all your diatonic chords in major chords, and there's all kinds of 1-6-2-5s and 1-4-5s and 1 flat 3. So you can go. I'm just doing a bunch of turnarounds. So those are the different types of things you could use actually. Oh, thank you, ESKPTV, for my saying I have a brilliant performance. My hand's kind of hurting me. You know, the 7 string with 14s on top is a lot of work actually. So my hand's like a little stiff from playing, practicing actually. Someone's asking me how old am I? I started playing guitar when I was 11. Look me up on Wikipedia. Actually, someone's asking me that question on Instagram. I'm 56 actually, so you know. Okay, and you can find that online actually. And I've been playing guitar since I was 11. I still practice, and I need to practice more. I don't practice enough. What do you recommend for a classical guitar musician who is interested in jazz? Learn songs, and you know, pick up the guitar. You know, play with people. You know, with your guitar, jam and transcribe and learn guitar solos or whatever kind of solos you want. Okay. Now let me see. I'm trying to see who else is up here. Some more questions. You have any more? Okay. Yeah. So everybody's asking. I heard you people mention Seymour Duncan. So actually, Seymour Duncan, a good friend of mine. He's a really great guy from Jersey, New Jersey. So I used Seymour Duncan pickups for years. I've been endorsed for years. I have all their pedals and almost all the pedals. I have them in the closet over here, and all kinds of pickups from all my guitars. So Seymour's a really great pickups. I think they're American made. I hope they are. And you know, they're out in Burbank, California. I think. I've never been to the factory, but I should go visit one day. I never do those type of things when I'm out in California, when I'm doing like the NAMM show or touring or whatever. So I mean, they're great guitars. So you should definitely, I mean, great pickups. So you should definitely try them out if you get a chance. Oh, everybody on Instagram, just so you know, Instagram is announcing that I have a badge up there. If you'd like to donate, okay, and you're watching, you know, you can donate a badge right now for 99 cents for 1 heart, or $1.99 for 2, or $4.99 if you like my show or what I'm playing. If I'm answering your questions, just go to my Instagram badge right now and donate. Thank you. And also I have my PayPal at Ron Jackson Music, Venmo, and Cash App, and all that stuff. So, how do you use suspended chords and how do they work? Thank you. Suspended chords are kind of substitutions for a dominant seventh. Or so I basically use the let's say I'm playing an A suspended. I think of E minor. It's the same scale. So what I'm doing is right this. What I'm doing is when you play a suspended chord, the most important thing is don't play that 3. Because you're placing the 3rd of the 7th chord to a 4th, okay? But people do it. They play both notes sometimes. It has a cool sound, both. So you can do anything you want, but think of the it's just the same. So an A suspended chord gets an A dominant scale. So it's a really cool chord to use. I like that sound, okay? And someone said, hold it lower. Oh, sorry. The guitar? Can't see it. Oh, you can't see my guitar? Okay, I'll put this like this. Okay, good. Okay, YouTube. So some people can't see my guitar. I have a big guitar, so you can't see it. I don't know why. So anyway, the paper. Oh, the paper. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, this paper. Hey, guys, this paper was from Instagram. Now, if you want to donate to me on YouTube, I think you can't see this. So I had it backwards before. Oh, yeah. This is for YouTube. If you want to donate, I think this is right way for you guys. Please donate to my PayPal at Ron Jackson Music. Okay? PayPal and Cash App and Venmo at Ron Jackson Music, okay? And Zelle at ronjacksonmusic@gmail.com. I have it on the comments, actually. Also on TikTok. So let me see. So that's Ron Jackson Music again, so just in case. And for TikTok and Instagram, it's all Ron Jackson Music if you want to donate, and PayPal and everywhere else. So, okay. Now, let me ask you some more questions over here. Laughing my butt off. I'm always jamming to these on the elevator. Okay. You love that. So, you know what? I'm glad I'm going on live on, just so you guys know. Okay. Please follow me if you don't already on all these channels, on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok right now. It's all Ron Jackson Music. And I appreciate you guys on Instagram because on YouTube because I haven't been posted in a few days. So that's why I'm going live as well, so I can have some new material to put on YouTube. And on TikTok, I haven't posted in a few days. It's the first time since July that I didn't post for a couple of days because I've been kind of burnt out from the social media, and I need to practice. And it's been taking so much time. I'm so involved with so much stuff, and there's so many comments and so many things that I need to practice, guys. But that's the most important thing. You got to practice a little bit every day. So let me see. Oh, can you play breezing? That's funny. See, okay. So that's a little bit of breezing. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll play a little breezing for you. Let me see. I gotta answer some more questions up here on Instagram now because I'm ignoring you guys. I'm sorry. Let me see the bottom. I gotta go from the bottom up. Top down. I can't remember that. I can never figure out on Instagram where the comments come from the top or from the bottom. Oh, let me see. There's a question here. Can you? Oh yes, I already answered that question. What do you think of the constitutes a good jazz solo? To me, okay. So this is a great question, guys and girls, who's ever watching. I know I can tell when people can play jazz because of the language they use. So when someone's taking a solo, let's say you're playing like in the key of B flat, and you're doing 1-6-2-5. So that's B flat, G minor, C minor, F7. So a good solo would be a bad solo. I don't want to call it bad, but a solo where I think that you're not really playing jazz is like this. You know why? Because you're just running the scale, okay? And so if you're just running the scale, you're not playing jazz. You're just playing a scale. Okay. Now, if you're playing jazz and you're playing a 1-6-2-5, you're actually playing over we call the changes. So you're kind of changing with the chords, we call them. I'm using all kinds of different techniques like chromatic notes, passing tones, arpeggios, reharmonizations. So that's jazz language. So if you're just playing a scale, you're not playing jazz language. Like, so if you're just going, that's a fast scale, but it's not jazz. That's just a fast scale. This is jazz. So I'm playing like jazz there, kind of. I'm just messing around, but I'm playing more jazz language. So I'm just messing around. That's more jazz language, okay? Or putting things like. I'm just messing around. Okay. Can you use sus chords with the progression on seventh chords? Oh, someone's asking me about progression with seventh chords. So I'm using sus chords, and that's from a song called what was that song? That's a song by Freddie Hubbard. And sus chords can be used like in what we call in sequences like that, up in every two frets or every in the whole steps. What's that song called? I used to do all the time. Gigs and stuff when I had gigs. So, sus chords can be transposed and it sounds really cool. Let me see questions on TikTok. I don't want to leave you guys out. I'm sorry. Oh, there's some questions up here. Play anthropology. Oh, someone's asking me to play anthropology. How long ago was that question? Let me see if I can play that a little bit. It's weird. Like my positioning on the guitar is weird when I'm playing in this chair. I might put the backing track on. So let me see if I can do that. I have a backing track here, and I don't want to play it too fast. Let me see. Maybe you can hear the backing track. Oh, hold on. Can you hear this? Oh, okay. Cool. I'll play with the backing track. I was just using a backing track, guys. Can you guys see me on YouTube still? Because I had to like cut off into yeah, you still see me good. Yeah, so I was playing. So that was a request from TikTok. A question. Let me get some water here. I'm talking too much. So yeah, that was a request from TikTok. I'm always playing like solo guitar stuff, so it's great to have a backing track once in a while called iReal Pro. So if someone's asking me, "Hi, I'm a classical guitarist. I would like to learn the basics of jazz guitar." Oh, so I think I already answered this question. Basically, you just need to go into learning tunes, solos, and playing with people and getting a good teacher. Okay, I need a jazz school to go to learn jazz. Go to Berkeley. There's a lot of great jazz school. Juilliard, Manhattan School of Music. There's a lot of places. Oh, okay, cool. Let me see. Let me go to TikTok because I haven't answered a question there in a while. Let me see. I'm gonna go look on Instagram too. Oh, Red Clay. That was called. Yeah, thank you, Red Clay. Thank you for the answer. That was a song I played before with the sus chords. So that was Red Clay by Freddie Hubbard. That's right. Took up Jazz Bossa Nova. Okay, I will probably. Yeah, let me try something. Let me see if I can. What could? Okay, now let me answer some questions here. Dave Matthews, do you do like Dave Matthews funk style? Um, you know, one of my friends plays in Dave Matthews Band. Rashawn Ross, the trumpet player. He's a horn arranger. I love Dave Matthews. He's great. So yes, I love all styles of music. Just because I play jazz a lot doesn't mean I don't play other styles of music. So so yes, Dave Matthews is great. Uh, P9 looking pickups. Oh yeah, someone talking about my heck. What kind of guitar is that? Oh, this is an Eastman. Yeah, someone said the guitar doesn't sound like jazz. So when you guitar, you know what? You can make any guitar sound like jazz. Everybody. So that means it's not a jazz is about how you touch the guitar and play, or play any other instrument. You can make any guitar sound jazz. I've seen George Benson sit in and play like you know just like a Stratocaster, and he's playing jazz. Okay, so that's really important. To your touch and jazz feel. It's all about your jazz feel. Okay. Um, hey, good afternoon, Marcia. Hey, thank you. Beautiful. Thank you. So everybody, it's getting late here. I was just doing an impromptu here, and just to show my Instagram fans and everybody, um, answer some questions about certain things. So if someone's asking, I'm going to answer a few more questions. So, what's the most important thing about jazz? Jazz is a language. It's a feel. Okay, it's something you have to internalize and listen to a lot to get into. So, I'm working on this stuff all the time. Trying to. It's very important to get into jazz that way. Someone's asking me if I do rock music. I started out playing rock, and I do play rock music sometimes. Now it's funny when jazz musicians start playing rock, it doesn't sound the same as like a real rock musician because there's something to every style. There's something very important, like the feel. The, you know what you grew up with. You just can't just play jazz. You just can't play rock if you're a jazz musician. You have to like get into the music like rock musicians do. You know, it's the same as studying music, learn all other stuff. Okay, something here. Which models go well with a D flat? Which modes go well with a D7 flat nine? So someone's asking me what modes with D7 flat nine. So you can use an altered mode, which is E flat melodic. Start on the D. Okay, and that's also an A flat 7 Lydian dominant. It's easy to remember. So you can use that scale. You can use diminished. There's all kinds of scales you can use. You can use harmonic minor sometimes on the G minor. On the G minor, on the D7 flat 9. Okay, so those are some of the scales you can actually use on the D7 flat 9. That's a great question. From someone's in Jersey. Someone's mentioned that. So yeah, I mean, some of these questions I probably got too late. If you're still on here, yeah, someone's gonna book a guitar lesson with me soon. So guys, if you enjoyed this, thank you very much. Please follow me And I have all these signs up here. It's just crazy. Um, I have a Patreon account for everybody on Instagram and on TikTok. Okay, if you want to join them, I need to find the other way. Here, this one here is on for YouTube. Okay, so if you want to join my Patreon for $3 or more a month, that's great. Um, Also for Instagram, I forgot where's that thing. This is a new thing, but if you enjoy what you saw, I'm getting ready to go now. You could send me a badge. You could buy a badge from the show, and it costs like a 99 cents, $1.99, $4.99. I'm not showing you these guys because this is only for Instagram. Okay, so that's a new thing Instagram offers. So if you like my show, please send me a badge, and that'll be really nice of you guys. Okay, I'm getting ready to go, and also for TikTok and YouTube. If you like my show, please donate $1 or more if you can to Ron Jackson Music at PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Okay, it's already on the comments, and also here on YouTube. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be posting this video everywhere, and watch the playback on TikTok. You can, but I can download the video now. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get lunch. I gotta practice some more, and I gotta do some more posting tonight on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Instagram. YouTube for almost 13,000 followers now. TikTok for 12,000. For 25,000, and Instagram for 25,000. Again, I forgot to mention too. I'm having a sale on my website for all my lessons and sheet music, like printable lessons. So I'm 25K on my website, ronjacksonmusic.com. You get 25% off my website. Okay. Sorry, on YouTube it's 25K at Ron Jackson Music. This is probably backwards. Okay. Everything on my website is 25% off this week, and people are my book is sold out. That I have about chords. It's called Chords at Your Fingertips with a bunch of great writers. And but I'm going to have the book back in stock, and I have printable lessons that you could download, and all my albums. Like this is my latest album right here. It was a top hit record. You can pick that up. You get an autographed copy if you get a copy on my website. Okay, everything's 25% off. Okay, and I appreciate you guys. You can watch the playback, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Ron Jackson, over and out. It was a great time, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye-bye. I'm going to end the stream now on YouTube. Bye-bye. And bye-bye on Instagram. I'm just trying to adjust my camera so you can see me pretty good. Uh-oh. It seems like I'm kind of headless today. How's it going? So, I'm going to play a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about what I've been doing. As far as taking studying, practicing by myself, etc. Oh, my stand's kind of messed up over here. Let me fix this. So I'm just adjusting the camera for you guys so you get to see me good, and move it back a little bit. Put it down a little bit. Yeah, good. How's everybody doing? I'm just gonna put this up a little bit. Sorry, guys. Man, it's crazy. Let me see. This is kind of acting weird. Oh, it's not tight here. Let me do this. Yeah, so everybody, I'm here. Hey, Ron, how's your day? Good. I'm doing good, Angel. Just, gonna play for you guys a little bit, take some questions, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the followers I have and subscribers. Please share my channel. Do you know any Ween songs? I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm mostly a jazz guitar player, but just in case you guys, just in case, I'll take some requests playing other stuff like that. I'm gonna actually go to my other computer so I can see your comments easily. So let me just play a song for now. I have a lot of announcements to do, and it's my birthday week, everybody. So I'm having a sale on my website. It's use code HBD, and you'll save 20% on everything. But let me just get started, okay? I'm gonna play my 7-string here. What are the most common jazz chords? It's common jazz chords are basically 7th chords, basically most of the time. Okay, It's gonna be my birthday week, so everybody, I don't know if you can read this, but there's a sale on my website. Okay, you can get 20% off everything on my website, books, CDs, everything. Use code HBD or go to ronjacksonmusic.com. Okay, let me play a song before I answer some questions, everybody. And let me go there right now and do that. Ready? Here we go. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm going to take some questions now. So thank you for watching. Let me go look up and see what you guys are saying and see some of the questions here. It's really great to see you. So just so you know, it's going to be my birthday on Monday. So I'm doing actually a birthday sale on my website again. Just go to my website and you can buy books, CDs, everything, like my new book over here. Where did I put that book? Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I got it right here. I got a new book, and uh-oh, I put it away. But anyway, I'll find it later. But I have a new book, and it's going to be really cool. There's a lot of good things for sale up there, and I'm going to answer some questions right now. Now, let me see. There's a lot of questions already. Someone asked me to play Body and Soul. So I'll play that song for you a little bit. I haven't played that in a while. So that's a request. Let me play a little bit of that for you. And let me get that out for you right now. That was a request for Body and Soul. You know how to play some Led Zeppelin songs? Of course. I mean, I haven't played any in a while, though. Of course, I know the most typical Led Zeppelin song. So this is a 7-string guitar. Also, Cashmere's a great song, actually. But I used to know those songs, but I can't remember all those songs. So I'm taking requests, but only if I know them, or kind of know them. I haven't played Body and Soul in a long time, and it's actually not an easy song to play. Let me grab something, so I can show you something, guys, real quick, so you can see something. Where is that? Oh, I guess I can't find it. Oh well. Anyway, guys, I wanted to show you something, but I can't find it. But anyway, so I'm back. Let me play you another song now. Let me answer some questions. You know how to play some Led Zeppelin. What's the most common jazz chords? I said 7th chords earlier. Can you give some tips and advice on learning how to practice arpeggios with a focus on using them over chord changes? So if I'm playing chord changes, everybody, let's say if I'm playing like a 1-6-2-5. That's the easiest thing to do. Let's say I'm doing C major 7. Let me take my other guitar so you guys can understand what I'm doing a little better. I'm going to take out my 6-string D'Angelico guitar. so you can see a little bit easier what I'm doing, and I'm playing here. Hold on. Here's my D'Angelico. XO1. Thank you, D'Angelico, for this guitar. So now look, if I'm playing 1-6-2-5, so I can do arpeggios like this. 7th arpeggios on the C major 7, then A minor 7, and then D minor 7 like this, and G7. Now, what I want to do particularly is this. I can actually just go around and be able to try to play C major 7th arpeggios all over the neck, first in position, as far as I can reach. Okay, and then also I would try to play different positions. Like and I used to practice my arpeggios like this. Etc. And every possible fingering. Here, everywhere. So that way you really learn your arpeggio all over the neck, every possible fingering, everything. And that's a really great way of learning this, actually. So also you could do it like on the neck, on every chord, just like that. So I would just practice. So if I'm playing a C major 7 like this, I actually try to play these chords, and I try to play them right on the chord, so I can see the chord under each arpeggio. Same with my scales. Etc. So that's how I practice my arpeggios, everybody. And and that's basically what I do a lot, when I'm practicing. So now let me see what the focus. So let me move this over here. Go back there. And let me close it. So look at this, everybody. What I'm going to do next is this. I'm going to answer another question. And it's a happy birthday. Thank you.
Your birthday is on Tuesday.
Yeah, my birthday is on Tuesday, actually, not Monday. So just so you know. Would you take a request to react to a song? Check out Satellite by Goose. Amazing guitar playing. Definitely inspired by jazz. I'll check it out later. Richard Django sounds like Goonies. Thank you. So the first song I played was actually "If I Should Lose You." It's a really beautiful song. And if you have any questions about that, check it out. That's a great song. So now I'm going to play you another song right now. I've been working on Coltrane changes, and actually one of my I started recently with the great Mike Stern here in New York. And he, has a lot of, great ideas about Coltrane changes. So, Coltrane changes are based on the song Giant Steps, for example. And it's 3 tonal systems. We could talk. I'm going to do a video about that. And so for example, if I'm in the key, Giant Steps is basically the key of E flat. So basically, he takes the John Coltrane took the Slominski book, which is this book. Okay, and the Thesaurus of Scales and Melodic Patterns, like this. See this? And what happens is this book, they do all kinds of crazy stuff with progressions, octaves, all kinds of different things. And basically he has these exercises where you take the octave and you split it into 3 parts. So you make it an augmented chord, so it's E flat. So it goes from E flat to G to B, back to E flat. So you got these chords. And or you could just make it a major chord. Etc. So giant steps is based on that progression. So you actually go from from the key of B, then you go to G, then to E flat, and then you go into the key of G, to E flat, back to B. Okay. Now back to G, then back to B, and then back to E flat. So I've been working on patterns to play over that kind of song. So so I'll do things like this, going through those chords instead of playing like arpeggios. You could play arpeggios to that song, for example, giant steps. Etc. Sounds boring though. Etc. Someone was asking about arpeggios earlier. So I can actually do that through giant steps, for example. But I mean, what Coltrane did was he did the 1, 2, 3, 5 pattern, and he would go like this. So 1, 2, 3, 5 is called a tetrachord. So basically, you're going to play on a B chord. Let's say you're going to play a B chord. You're going to go to do the 1, which is the first note B, then the second note, which is C sharp, and then D, which is the third. D sharp, excuse me, and then F sharp, which is the fifth now. 1, 2, 3, 5. He would do that through all the chords like this. All the way through each chord. Etc. So that's how Coltrane would actually play his Coltrane changes. And that was a really interesting way of playing over the changes. But what I've been studying recently is you can just actually, you don't have to play from the root. You can mix those up. Like you can do these patterns like this. You don't have to do that. You can go backwards. So you can go. Let me see. All through those changes, okay? So when I'm actually playing through those changes, I'm actually mixing all this up and trying to use new ideas because I'm always trying to get better. So so let me answer some more questions here. Let me see. I'm gonna find something here. Look at the shows. Bottom. Over there. Oh, up there. Under there. Look. Anyway. Okay, so anyway, I'm looking for something, and so everybody, one more question. So I want to let you know if you're enjoying what the content I'm doing, I'm actually taking donations. Oh, everybody, you just got my book. Great. Aiden just got my book. Where are you, Aiden? Thanks. I'm glad you got my book. I'm trying to find my book to show everybody, and it's around here somewhere. I put it here someplace, hidden or under or something, but it's in here someplace. And so this is this is really great, everybody. So if you enjoy what I'm doing, please you could actually donate $1 or more, or if you enjoy the request, to my PayPal at Ron Jackson Music. And remember, I'm having a sale on my website. You save 20% off. It's my birthday. You can buy my book up there. Everything. I have CDs for sale, like this one, my latest CD, or downloads. If you let me know, I have to put the downloads up there, okay? And I can send you the code, and just use code HBD, to celebrate my birthday. Okay, great. So now let me continue by answering some questions. Desafinado. Oh, I can do that a little bit. Let me see if I can play that for you guys.
What's that?
Desafinado by Rocky Cheng. And so let me put that up here. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna use a backing track for this one. Okay. Here we go. So let me look for that right now. Desafinado. Here we go. I'll do that a little bit. Give me that for now. So that was the request. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. So let me show you my articles that I have for the magazine I'm writing for, and where you can pick up my book as well. Now let me see. Before we do that, let me answer a couple of questions here because I see that people are asking. Look, so my book is released by Acoustic Guitar Magazine. When you go to my website, you can actually see I did an article about sweep picking, which I do a lot on my guitar playing. And the book is in that magazine, and and you can pick up my book on my website, and you can see all kinds of good things about chord melody over there. So this is one of the articles. So go check it out, and if there's any other questions, let me know. I'm going to actually see some more requests here online. I got to look right now. Oh, so There Is No Greater Love, B flat. Okay, yeah, someone's asking for There Is No Greater Love. That's a great song. So let me play you that song right now. Any Wayne Shorter tune. I love Fee Fi Fo Fum behind it. And so let me try Fee Fi Fo Fum for you. Actually, There Was No Greater Love. I haven't played that in a long time. It's funny, guys. I haven't played any many gigs recently, and I'm starting to get the gigs. So let me play you There Is No Greater Love and see if I could find that song right now. That's a great request. Let me see. I'm going to play that for you. Now I'm going to play like medium up. And, it's a great song. Let me see. Use code HBD, which is happy birthday. I think I have it right here. One of these flyers. This is backwards. So anyway, so use code HBD on my website, and you get you're gonna get my book. And also, if you're enjoying, if you like my amp that I'm playing through, I use this Henriksen Bud 6 amp. Okay, and the Henriksen Bud 6 amp, you can go to henriksenamps.com and pick up your own amp right here. Let me show you. This amp right here. Okay, and go to henriksen.com and use my code Ron Jackson, all one word, Henriksen Amps. It's a great amp. It's 120 watts, only weighs 13 pounds. Comes with a carrying case. Use my code Ron Jackson, you save 5%. It's a really great amp. You could actually I'm going to take this on the road next year when I go to the Midwest to tour. And use my code, you can save 5%. You can share that code everywhere. Okay? And if there's any other questions, let me know. Also, just to let you know, you can use my code HBD and all this other stuff. And if there's any other questions, let me know. So let me see what other people are saying here about questions. I'm trying to get all the questions here. Someone said Django. Love in the Afternoon by I don't know that one. How much is the amp? So this amp it's expensive, this amp actually, just to be honest. It lists for $1,300. So you get 5% off. But I mean, you know what? I'll tell you guys, I'm gonna tell you a story. I was trying amps, small amps for years. I pay $100, $200 for a small amp. And they always sound like crap. Because when you start playing loud, they start to like break up. And this one is like a really great amp. I mean, it's really worth the money. I said, man, if you want something good quality, you get what you pay for. So I'm a Henderson endorser, and also, and I'm an influencer for them. And these are really great amps. I really highly recommend them. Especially if you want to do a small gig, and you want a great sound. I take this amp and I plug in with singers, and it sounds incredible. It has 2 full channels. You see that? It has in the back, ins and outs. So you can plug right into a PA system. I've been working with a singer in Brooklyn recently, and they can take a line right out of my amp and go into the sound system. There's an effects channel you can put headphones on. This sounds really great when you want to record directly into your digital audio workstation or your audio sound card on your computer. And it has 2 full channels. You can put a mic or a guitar jack in this thing. And it has reverb, everything on each channel. So if I work with a singer, they can just plug into this. I can plug into this at the same time, and it sounds wonderful. So it's really worth the money, because I was wasting a lot of money on these terrible amps and stuff, plugging into them, and they never sound great. But this is a good quality. You get what you pay for. So use my code Ron Jackson. You save 5%, and it's really, I'm telling you, it's worth it. Everybody loves this amp for the size and everything. If I'm playing a bigger gig, of course I'm going to use a bigger amp. But if it's a small gig or even like a medium-sized gig, you can use this amp, and it really works really great. Okay. So let me see. So everybody got to look at my book and everything here, and let me see. Oh yeah, so go to my website as well. Use my code HBD and save 20% off everything. Okay, this new book, guitar picks, uh, vinyls. I have vinyls as well. All kinds of great things. You know, I have a vinyl for sale that's through Elixir that I won through a contest. It's a limited edition vinyl. You can get a vinyl from me there. All kinds of stuff. But it's all weekend, and you know, come check it out. So let me see if there's any of the requests here. Um, Let me see. Any Wayne Shorter tune. Let me do the song called Fee Fi Fo Fum by Wayne Shorter. So and then let me look for the backing track, and so I can play along with it for you, and we can play that song a little bit. Fee. Here it is. Let me see how fast it is. Yeah. So that was Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum, a request. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, for playing the tune, Ron. I have it. I'll add it to the list. Sounds great. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Glenn. And I'm glad I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show, and I'm trying to answer your questions and requests as best I can. Some of these songs, since the pandemic, I haven't been playing this stuff, so it's like a good review for me. There's been no gigs, so and it's been like a kind of a rough year for us musicians, but we really appreciate you guys. And again, if you're enjoying the show, of course, if you'd like to donate, if I've taken some of your requests and you'd like to donate, not required, but if you would like to, please donate $1 or more to my PayPal at Ron Jackson Music. Okay, PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App is all Ron Jackson Music. And I really appreciate you guys watching. And I'll try to answer the questions as best I could. Hey Dario, it's good to see you, man. Everyone play Foo Fighters. I need to work on the Foo Fighters songs actually, but this is mostly a jazz kind of a live stream. So, and I like to go live on YouTube. I have a lot of subscribers now, and please everybody watch my videos. I try to put out some good, credible information, and I'm playing live. It's not pre-recorded, so it's all raw and there for you. And I try to answer your questions as best I can. So thank you. So yeah, these are my payment options. If you'd like to donate, it would be really great if you can to help me out during this pandemic. And I'm going to be getting back to gigs soon. I only have one gig this week, but in the spring I'm going to the Midwest for a tour. So Midwest, look out! Come by my gigs, okay? We're going to be advertising. I'm doing a tour. I'm doing a new album. And so my last album, Standards and Other Songs, did really well. And I'm going to be doing some stuff off that, but also I'm going to be doing a new record called Standards in My Songs, and it'll be a bunch of like standards that I'm arranging, and also pop songs and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so let me play you another song. Oh, Cherokee, that's a good one. I'm going to do that one. Oh yeah, great, Dane, good. Dane found my YouTube shorts. Dane, good to hear you guys. I'd like to mention everybody by name too. There's also Let's Jam. Thank you, Let's Jam. I'm going to try to play Everlong Foo Fighters. I don't know that one. I'm sorry. I can only do requests I know if I can, or kind of know. Let's Jam. I can do Cherokee for you, Dane. And let me see. Midwest. Okay, Dane, you're in the Midwest. I'm going to be coming to. Just look at my website. I'm doing a tour. I know I'm going to Ohio, Minnesota, Kansas. Wisconsin, Madison. I'm going to be over there. So just take a look at my website. Did you study with Dunbar? I studied with Ted Dunbar. Yes, Shiva. Yes, and I did study with Ted Dunbar. He was great, man. He really helped me learn the fingerboard. Okay, let me play you Cherokee since someone was asking about that. Let me put it kind of up. I need to practice my up tempos today. Just so you guys know, I didn't touch the guitar till now, really. I've been busy, teaching and playing guitar. Also, I teach. So if you want to get to, you want to study with me, please let me know. I'll put Cherokee at 300 right now. Okay, which is kind of a fast tempo, but not too fast. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna put in Cherokee at 300 for you guys. Here we go. warm up. Now, you know what's funny? I'm playing my 7-string right now. I mean, my 6-string. But I usually play my 7-string. And thank you. So, yeah, that was Cherokee. Someone that was a request. And thank you. You know, let me see. These are some of my favorite chord changes. Could you play 4 on 6, please? Thank you. So let me play that for you. I want to use my 7-string this time. Play Stairway. I played that earlier, actually. Dane, I can play a little bit of that for you. Hold on. Let me get my 7-string for you guys. I'm going to be going on just for a little bit more. I've been up here for like at least an hour now. No. 47 minutes. I see right here. So again, everybody, there's a sale. It's a birthday sale. I got to let people know. I'm having a birthday sale on my website. Save 20% off my website, everybody. Okay. Use code HBD at ronjacksonmusic.com. And you can get cool books like my book, Chords at Your Fingertips, all about cool chords that like you could do chord melody. Here's one of my exercises right here where you can learn a full chord melody of, I think it's called Billy Boy. You know, you develop it from like one simple melody line into a full chord melody. So it's a really great book. Actually, one of my people watching right now just got my book in the mail, and so they've been using my book. And, you know, it's a great book. It comes with video and tabs and everything. I'm a legend. Thank you. Yeah, this is a great book. I sold a bunch of books already, guys. So pick up yours. You get 20% off. And, you know, right now, the sale will end soon. It's my birthday weekend, so it's going to end soon. So come back and check it out. Oh, someone's asking about Chet Atkins. You know what? I studied Chet Atkins stuff too a lot before, and I can play a little bit of stuff like that. But before I do that, let me play that request for 4 on 6. Let me see if I can do it without backing track. 7-string. Yeah, it's tricky. It's really tricky to play between 7 string and 6 string. So I was playing a 6 string a minute ago, then I'm playing 7 string. So it can kind of mess you up a little bit. But I'm playing live, unedited and filtered. And I play most of the notes correctly. So that's what it's all about, everybody. I saw this video with Brian May. It was a short, and he went and started playing one of his solos to his song. I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, he started playing and he played it wrong. He said that's what it's all about, everybody. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be. The most important thing is the feeling, you know. So when I'm playing, I put my best feel I can in there, and I try the best I can to play. So let me see. Hey man, much respect. Can you show us how to approach a dominant 7th run? Like how you approach soloing over 1, 4, 5 in the key of A, or whatever. Most guys are stuck in the pentatonic box. So if I'm playing a 1, 4, 5 in the key of A, B. O'Keefe. Hey, B. O'Keefe, shout out to you. So if I'm playing a 1, 4, 5, A dominant, let me tune up real quick. So if I'm playing A dominant to D dominant, I'll play the dominant 7th scale. Now, the dominant 7th scale is, for example, the key of A is just an A major scale, which I don't want to name all the notes, it'll take too long, but it's this scale. You basically lower the note, the 7th, to make a dominant scale. So if I'm playing a blues, if I'm playing over an A, I will play that scale. Then when I get to the D7, I'll play the D dominant scale. Then back to A7. Then D7, then A7. Then I would go to the E dominant. Then D. Then A. Then back to E. So when I take a solo, I'm doing it that way, but there's a lot of ways you can do that. I'm only playing the same fingering to show you that's the easiest thing to do. But you should be able to play all that kind of stuff in with all the different fingerings you possibly can. Do arpeggios. Etc. Etc. You can go through the blues just like that. Okay? So that's how you practice the dominant 7th chord in the scales through a blues. So you can get around that pentatonic run. That's a very, I don't want to knock guitar players for playing pentatonic. Actually, we all start playing pentatonic. And that's the easiest thing to play on the guitar is because of the way it's set up, the neck, and the strings, and how they're tuned. But, if you want to get to jazz and stuff, that's when you have to really learn how to play your scale. So, that takes a little time. It takes a lot of, you have to get yourself to a different level. And, I love pentatonic, I love playing changes. So you can mix them both up and make a real cool sound. I was taking a lesson with the great Mike Stern, and he mixes everything up. He really is great, knows all kinds of stuff about jazz, but he also knows the rock stuff. So so let me see. There's some other questions here. African rumba. Someone asked me about Chet Atkins. I can play a little bit of Chet Atkins kind of stuff on my 6-string. Here's one of my songs off my albums, which is called Old Country Road. Okay, and this is the album. You can get it on my website. Remember, everything on my website is 20% off, everybody. So if you want to get this, use my code HBD. This is one of my records. It has all acoustic guitar, and I do all kinds of acoustic guitar stuff, from African sounding stuff to calypsos to jazz to like Chet Atkins stuff. So you can pick up this album here. It's called Acoustic Adventures. And it was gave a great, Acoustic Guitar Magazine gave this a great review when it came out. Wow. Yeah, get that. It has all kinds of stuff. You can save 20% on my website. Use code HBD, okay? And you can get this great CD. And this is one of the songs on it. So you can get an idea of how I can play fingerstyle a little bit. I'm not the best fingerstyle guitar player, but actually, I'm pretty good, but I don't practice as much as I should. Let me see. One of my songs. that's one of my songs. It's funny because YouTube will probably flag that song because they think, oh wow, that's not your song, but that's one of my songs actually. So I'm gonna have to put a copyright infringement thing in this and say, look, it's my song. You'll see. Actually, when that happens, actually my copyright person will say, will let it go because it's my song. But thank you everybody for watching. So you know what? I had a great day today. I'm sorry I couldn't answer everybody's questions, but it's my birthday weekend, and it's good to go live on my YouTube. Please follow me. Thank you, Dario. Someone made some comments here. You should check out Cabby Dango and Adam Levy and Mason Stoops. It's got your name on it. Lots of luck. I'm a good friend with Adam. Actually, Adam, so you guys know, Adam Levy, he mentioned Adam Levy. He's one of the writers in the book I'm in. There's Adam right there. You see him? Adam Levy. So if you pick up this book, he has a couple of lessons. I have about 3. I have I think I have 3 or 4 in this book. And you can learn some cool things from Adam about about what he does and his specialty is. So please go to my website again, and it's my birthday. Go check out my books and everything. You get 20% off everything. Use my code HBD at ronjacksonmusic.com. Yeah, no way. It's true. Yeah, he's in the book. He's a friend of mine, and he just moved back to Brooklyn in my neighborhood over here. So, yeah, thank you guys. And also, guys, if you enjoyed the show, definitely, if you can, I'm trying to find that banner. I have so many banners and stuff. That if you like to donate to my show, donate to to my PayPal or Venmo or Cash App, please go to Ron Jackson Music and do that, please. Okay, it's also on the description. If you'd like to donate, that would be great. And at Ron Jackson Music, and appreciate you guys. And I'll be back live. I'll go live at least once a week. So I'm going to go live. If I'm not out of town or touring or something, I'll be going live once a week on YouTube and answering your questions. And I appreciate you guys. And yeah, we'll talk soon, everybody. I mean, it was really fun. There's always issues when you go live with there's no editing. Like I'm trying to find stuff and it's crazy. Also just to remind you, I forgot to tell. I always have these things. I'm an influencer. If you want to get my code, I have a nice clean shave. If you want to go to skullshaver.com, use my code Ron Jackson. You save 10% over there. And I have cool razors that I shave with, and they make it for men and women. So that's another thing that you can get a discount through me. Ron Jackson Guitar is Ron Guitar is this one. Sorry, Ron Guitar. Okay. And if you like my amp, Henriksen amp, this amp that I've been using right here. Let me show you. This amp I was showing you earlier, the Henriksen amp, the Bud 6. You can get everything at Henriksen amp for 5% off. They're expensive amps, but they're worth it, okay? I've sold a lot of amps this year using my code Ron Jackson, okay? So use my code Ron Jackson. You can save 5% on Henriksen amps. And thank you, everybody. And, email me at Ron Jackson Music, or if there's anything you need, and we'll, hey, I like this guy. He's saying some things about scale runs. John, practice scale runs like going up to 4th, back, 3, 4, etc. Yeah, those are different things. You have to practice your scales every possible way. Yeah, hit me all up, everybody. Yeah, sorry, I'm about ending it right now, everybody. But we'll talk, everybody, and thank you for watching. It's Ron Jackson. You can watch the playback of this. There's a lot of information, a lot of live playing, and no editing and anything. And we'll see you guys very soon. And happy birthday to me. And yeah, there's a Chad. Yeah, I heard about that guy, Dane. Yeah, these guys are like really big on YouTube. I mean, I'm getting a lot of followers, but these guys really. I can't, keep up with all this stuff, but I'm trying to do the best I can. That's why I go live too, instead of putting all these videos up that are really edited. So we'll see you guys soon. Follow me everywhere, everybody. Ron Jackson Music, everything, okay? Please don't stop your live. I'm sorry, I've been going for like an hour. Okay. Happy Born Day, Ron. Thank you. Okay. Sorry. How do you say that? Abskip? You can join Patreon too, everybody. If you really enjoy this too, and you want to learn about my stuff, I have a Patreon account, okay? And it's very reasonable. You can get $3 a lesson. And you can go on my website and buy printables too, of course. And you can just go there and join my Patreon and teach you. Teach you jazz. Okay, if you want to learn jazz with me, contact me. All my contact information is on my website. Everything, okay, everybody. So I have some new students coming this weekend, actually. So go to my Patreon, join for $3 a month, or if you just want to support me, it's $1. Or there's much more higher levels. You can actually study with me, okay? And so everybody, will talk soon, and thank you very much. Have a great day. I'm sorry I have to leave, and I have things to do today. And I play a little bit of cheap jazz, of course, too. Yeah, of course, yeah. I studied with Bucky Pizzarelli. He played with Stefan Grappelli, who played with Django Reinhardt. So we'll talk. Everybody, thank you, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Django! Hey, everybody. It's Ron Jackson, and I see people watching already. Just so you know, I got a new guitar. Send me a chat if you have any questions, my Patreon friends. And right now, we're going to talk about rhythm and using a metronome, particularly. Oh, hey, Michelle. How are you watching? So I got a new guitar. I'd like to thank D'Angelico. Let me fix this a little bit. I don't know. I got to move this closer to make sure I look like I'm a seamless background. I got to work on this, actually, everybody. But I put a background behind me, but it doesn't look seamless. So let me move this over a little bit this way. And so let's get started here. I just got this D'Angelico. It's called the XL1 model with the cutaway throwback. It's a great guitar. Just I need to get set up. It's the first time I'm actually playing it on anything. So if you have any questions so far, everybody on Patreon or my friends who are watching, please let me know. Also, I have an announcement to make. So next Sunday, I'm actually doing a jazz improvisation workshop for Lively. I'm going to put it on the chat here in a minute. And so, a bunch of my students are attending already. And if you'd like to join me, that would be great. And today we'll just work on rhythm, but particularly practicing with the metronome. So so everybody should have their metronome out and get ready if you're watching this. And so I use an app called Tempo. It's really a great app. And let me show you this. So look at this app. It's called Tempo. I got it on iPhone. You have to pay for it on iPhone. I think on Android you can still get it for free. And it's a really great app. You should practice with a metronome. Rhythm is the most important thing. Okay, that's the thing I need to work on the most all the time. When I first started studying, they talked about rhythm, but I didn't take it seriously like I should have. For years. I started really taking it even more seriously recently. You have to learn how to count. You have to know where your beats are. You have to look at notation and be able to read the notation to be able to subdivide. Okay. So you have to be able to subdivide every note into different. Well, there's different ways to subdivide notes. You could divide them into, when you hit a beat like this. Let me put a beat on. So this is a 4/4/90. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. So for example, I'm playing 4/4/90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So when I'm counting that tempo, I'm actually, I can think of it so many different ways. Um, so I can think of it just quarter notes and just trying to make sure I play along with those quarter notes. So I can go, and I can just go, I could just go like this. Etc. So I'm actually playing with that click. Now, one thing I never thought about is like, you're just trying to hit each note and trying to hit it and trying to guess where the note is. One of the things I learned, I was studying with a drummer recently. I need to take some more lessons with him. I actually need to practice with his material. Is that when you're playing that note, when you're just playing quarter notes alone, there are so many ways to think about how to approach just hitting a quarter note. Okay. Now, please send me some questions if you have any questions. Okay, on the live chat here. Okay. Happy Saturday, Umir. It's Umir. Hey, say everybody to everybody. Umir is a great student of mine. Private student. He comes to my place. We wear masks and everything. By the way, everybody, I'm fully vaccinated now, so I could talk to you through the camera without getting sick or vice versa. Just kidding. So anyway, watch this. So when I'm actually playing with this, years ago, I mean, one of my great friends, he's a great flute player, plays on Broadway shows here in New York. He was at Berkeley with me, and he told me, "Look, Ron, one way you can play more accurately with a click is to be able to subdivide each note. So when I'm playing each note, I can go like this. I can go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3." So what happens is when I'm actually playing a note like that, quarter notes, and thinking that the quarter note is actually divided into two parts, you start to play more accurately because you're actually playing what's the word? You're dividing the note in half, so your accuracy, your brain, you'll be able to hit that note on time more accurately. Right on the beat. Now, if you're recording that kind of program like Logic that I use a lot, you could see on the grid when you're playing with a metronome if your beat is ahead or behind. And people always are a little bit ahead or ahead. So when I've been starting to think like this more accurately, subdividing each beat, I've actually been playing more accurate on the beat because I'm subdividing. So I just subdivided into two parts. Of course, there's more subdivisions. You could just play one beat per measure per click, or two, or dividing into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the next possible thing in that realm of dividing in two is I could do it in 16 notes. I can go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. So all I'm doing is counting each click now, dividing the beat into four exact parts into 16 notes, which is 1 E and So you know. Remember, the eighth note is 1 and. So you're putting the E, 1 E and You're putting the E and between the 1 and now. So my drum teacher I'm studying with right now, has me tapping my foot like this, 1 E and a 2, and then making sure I sing every 16th note with that click, okay? So I'm going 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a. So when you do it that way, this makes it seem like in your mind that the click is slower than it actually is, because you're playing like 4 notes on each beat, okay? So 1 E and 2, 3. I'm starting on the beat. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and so it makes It actually makes the beat makes you play more accurate because you're thinking the note is slower than it is because if you're thinking just one beat each, 1, 2, your brain doesn't play that as accurate as one E and because you're actually making every beat into 4 equal parts. So this gets into reading. So when I'm reading like a 16th note melody or 8th note melody, I'll start. He has me actually doing the you know, if I'm playing an 8th note, I had to sing it at the same time. So if I'm going 1 and 2, 1 and 2, if I'm going 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so I'm hitting each and singing them at the same time, so I know I'm accurately playing the note. Okay, 1 and same with 16th notes. So if I'm going 1 E and up, like I'm going 2, 3, 4. 1 E and up, 2 E and up, 3 E and up, 4 E and up, 1 E and up, 2 E and up, 3 E, you know, and I'm making sure I'm saying the right timing. So if it's in 4/4, I'm going 1 E and up, 2 E and up. I'm making sure I'm doing the count 1 E and up, 2 E and up, 4 E and up, 1 E and up, 2 E and up, 3 E, etc. Okay. Anybody have any questions so far? Please send me a text. A live chat. That's what you're here for to ask me during the live lesson. And thank everybody who's a patron. I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to make sure I give you at least a couple of lessons a week. I used to just do one, but people were saying that wasn't not enough. So I'm trying to keep you, at least 8 10 lessons a month. Put more videos up. If there's any questions, please send them to me. Email me at ronjacksonmusic@gmail.com. Okay, about anything that you want to learn. I have so much material that I have to gather still and put into like tabs and everything to put for you guys, including this kind of stuff I'm teaching you about timing, etc. Okay, so I'm trying my new guitar today that I got from D'Angelico. They gave me this guitar because of all the followers I have now. And I appreciate them. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing soon. I already filmed it. And I'm going to have to edit it, and I'll be putting that up soon. And so when I'm doing timing, okay, so we divided into like one count per beat, for example. Now we're just doing quarter notes, and then I divided into 2, like 1 and 2 and. Then I divide into 4, 1 E and 2 E and. Now you can divide in 3. Okay, so you can go like this: 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and etc. So if I'm playing, I'll go like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Sorry, I'm off now. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So when you're playing the guitar, particularly because everybody's watching on guitar, you could use in any exercise you could use your pick as a metronome too. So let me slow it down because it's kind of fast. It's at 80. You should be doing this slow anyway when you practice the beginning. Look at this. Oh yeah, so someone has a comment on the Patreon page. So let me go to Patreon too. I hope they can still see me. Yes, I can. Yeah. So let me. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to make a comment. Oh, Sean, my student I just had earlier, Sean said the first way to learn was to enunciate the word triplet. You could do it that way too. Actually, the only thing is when you're doing triplet, you're not saying the numbers. Okay, so you can go 1 pellet. Actually, my drum teacher taught me this. You can go 1 pellet, 2 pellet, 3 pellet, 4 pellet, 1 pellet, 2 pellet. Make sure you have the beats in there, okay? So you know what beat you're on. Because it's very important to know where your beat is so you don't get lost. Like you should always know where 1 is. Okay, 1 bit. So I go 1 and so that there's a couple of ways to do this. So the way Sean is saying is you can go triplet, 1 pellet, 2 pellet, 3 pellet, 4 pellet. You can go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you could do that too when you're counting these rhythms. Okay. Now remember, people who just got here, rhythm is the most important thing. I want to see what someone said on Patreon while I'm doing this, because I have to look. I might have to look on my phone. Let me get my other phone here. Hold on, everybody. I don't want to look at my Patreon while I'm on the computer at the same time. So someone had a question on Patreon. Let me get my other phone. I'm going on my Patreon right now. So yeah, Sean, that's a great great comment. Let me go to my Patreon and see what this person said, whoever that was. Okay. Hold on. So let me go to my home here. Ooh, something's on my phone here. It's acting weird. So anyway, I'll skip that for now. So if you have any questions, just please send them to me right here on oh yeah, Reggie. Reggie has a question here. Would you practice your scales like that? Yes. So Reggie, so if I'm practicing my scales, he asked me actually doing these exercises like this. I'll particularly practice my melodies like that, but you can practice your scales like that. So if I'm playing, let's play this out here. I can go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and I can do it that way. 1 and 3 and oh sorry. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now it's hard to do all this. I'm trying to count, play the notes, tap my foot. But you know what? The reason why I'm learning this, and it's making me more accurate in general with my timing, and it makes me think when you start counting the notes and saying the notes, it's very important because what happens is you start really internalizing like a drummer does. A drummer, all he does is count all the time. He's just playing count 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2. He has no rhythm or harmony. I mean, he has no harmony. Excuse me. He has no harmony or melodic instrument to play. So it's all about time. They're counting all kinds of stuff. They're counting with one hand, and another hand's counting something else. You know, the offbeats and stuff. So if you can apply that to your playing, it makes you even a better musician to be able to count 1 and 2 and if I'm playing 16 notes, 1 and then 2 E and 3 and oh sorry. It's hard to do. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 5 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2. Plus, I'm running out of breath when I do that. So when I'm practicing my rhythms, I'm actually trying to think of every note, especially when I'm reading now. I know a lot of guitar players are not great readers, but you should work on your reading and notation because that's how you really know about rhythm too. When you know what notes are written. So if I'm looking at like any kind of real book thing here like this, I'm actually doing the same thing when I'm reading now, and I'm actually thinking more about what I'm reading now. If I pick a hard song like with some 16th notes in it, like then I'm really thinking much more accurately about what I'm doing. You know, I'm trying to think of some cool songs that might have 16 notes in here that are kind of complicated. So let's take this song has a few 16 notes in it. Conception. Yeah, it has some 16 note triplets, some jazz stuff. You know, jazz has mostly 8th notes, just so you know. So a lot of jazz musicians, just so you know, another pro tip is that jazz musicians are really good at. I'm thinking about myself more as a jazz musician than like a horn player, but like a horn player would probably play more like what's the word? Are much more accurate with the reading because that's how they start. Yeah. Oh yeah. And Ymir said Aerogen. Aerogen. So Aerogen is just it's a jazz tune, but it doesn't have that many rhythmically. It doesn't have that many notes in it, rhythmic wise. Let me see. Let me pull that out for him. Aerogen. Do I have it in this book? I know the song. I don't know if I have it in this book. Oh, here it is. So Aerogen has a triplet in the beginning, like it goes like 1, 1, triple. So I would go 1, triplet, or you do it 1, 2 or 1, 2, and then I would go 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So what I do is this. Um, if I'm playing with the metronome, I want to learn a melody. I want to play the rhythm exactly perfect. I play it real slow like this, and make sure I have the clicks on 1, 2, 3, 4. I will go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I would go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. It's so hard to pun. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So what I'm doing is, it's hard to keep the count and sing and do everything at the same time because I'm doing it pretty fast to do that. But what I'm doing is, when you start really counting every note and thinking about thinking about each rhythm of the note, that's the point I'm trying to make is, you're actually internalizing the rhythm better, and deep down inside subconsciously, your mind plays with better rhythm. That's the whole point of this class today. So practice with your metronome like that. Um, counting, and make sure you know your subdivisions of the beats. So I can actually read pretty good. So I wouldn't be, when I'm actually playing like a regular fast tempo, like let's say I'm playing faster. Let's put this up to like 90. I'm not playing that fast. I'm gonna put it at 100. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 4, 1. So what I'm doing is, I'm just reading it like I would normally read it, but I'm actually more conscious about the rhythm because I'm thinking about the subdivisions in general. So I try to play more accurately. And a lot of people don't think about that when they're actually reading. They're just trying to read the notes and read the rhythms, but they don't think about the rhythms really deep in their soul. Like now I'm looking at music a different way when I'm counting. So when I'm just reading, I'll just read, but I'm subconsciously I'm thinking more about the timing to each note, like the accuracy of each note, and also the deep rhythm of each note. Because like a whole note, someone asked me, my drum teacher asked me, what's a whole note? I say, well, whole note is 4 beats. But what is a whole note too? It's 4 quarter notes tied together, for example. Okay. So when you think of it that way, it's like instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So those are whole notes. So, but if I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, I'm thinking of the whole note as 4 quarter notes. Your mind thinks differently, that it's actually 4 quarter notes tied together, or it could be 8 notes tied together, or 16 notes tied together. So you play that really accurately in your brain, and drummers think like that because also that's all they have is rhythm. Okay, so it's very important to be able to feel rhythms and also have them internalized by counting. And drummers, ever since I've been studying drum with drum teachers, I've been checking out drummers. I think musicians should do that. I mean, I've been checking out the drummer Vinny Caliuta, because he's a big, I never knew how much a monster this guy is. He plays with everybody. Herbie Hancock, Chick Corea, Sting. He played with Frank Zappa in the beginning, and and he mentioned the same thing. When he's a drummer, he counts everything, and all kinds of things that goes in his mind about counting. Permutations, odd meters. I mean, but everything is mathematical, and it's logical. That's the whole point. It's all logical and it all works. It's all mathematical. It's nothing like some kind of weird rocket science where you think that, oh, he's playing some weird stuff with the time. No, it's all counted actually. So if you want to get deeply into rhythm, I think you should study with a drum teacher and check out drummers. So, a couple more topics. I'm doing a short live lesson today, but um, one thing I like to do is like, so this metronome, you should practice in odd meters, which I need to practice more in too. I mean, we shouldn't get the odd meters too much today, but so this metronome, I don't know if you can see this, but it can go into like 3/8, 6/8, 9/8, 12/8, 5/8, 3+2, or 5/8, 2+3. I mean, all kinds of stuff. 4/4, 7/4, 11, 11/2. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. But another thing you should practice when you're playing jazz is actually just play on one, like half notes. Let me show you. So I have to turn my phone down because I'm just trying to see who's texting me, just in case there's a problem going live with people here. I had that problem before. Yeah. So hold on. Let me turn this down a little bit. So, for example, everybody, look at this. So if I'm playing, I like to change my metronome to like 1/4. So it's just one click. This is the first thing I like to do is just practice with my metronome. Just click, click. No,